Tellyschool.com. Learn Tally for free.
Hi guys, I am Rishit Shah from Tellyschool.com. Today I am going to give you a brief introduction of Tally. Tally can do some great things for you. You can't even imagine that Tally can do for you. Tally is not just an accounting software, it's a whole enterprise resource system. Especially if you are a medium-sized business. Sorry for that. Tally can do almost everything for you, from accounting, billing, sales, that's included in billing, inventory, orders, payroll, if you have a bunch of employees working for you, banking, audit, if you are covered under audit, if you are maintaining income and expense account in case, then it can do that for you. Stock summary, a detailed stock summary in order to make decisions, ratio analysis for making investment decisions if you are a bit larger than a mid-sized firm, and it can display a large number of reports for making decisions in your business. So it's not just an accounting software. So I'll go through a feature that's displayed currently in the menu gateway of Tally and describe it, what it can do for you. So starting with Masters, it has 4 features in Masters: accounting, accounts info, payroll info, inventory info, quick setup. As the name suggests, accounts info. It can do basic info. It can do basic accounting. I mean, you can set up your accounting ledgers. You can set up the basic information. You can put in your basic information of your business, and then you can pass on the accounting vouchers, which we'll discuss later in this video. So it's groups. You can create different groups under which you can create ledgers in order to maintain different accounts. Cost categories, cost center for costing. If you are a manufacturing based business, so you must have cost. You can allocate costs, cost centers. You can create cost centers and allocate costs on them. On the basis of that, budgets are necessary even for house, even for the nation, and even for your business. And scenarios is a cool feature that not every software has. Scenarios, you can create different scenarios which you can include different ledgers. You can exclude certain ledgers, you can include them and exclude them in order to see the effect without affecting the data you have put in. So suppose you have put in certain types of ledgers and you want to see what if these ledgers were not there. You can exclude them in the scenarios and see the scenarios, what it looks like. Sorry, once again. Currencies. If you are trading in forex, if you are having foreign transactions, you will deal in foreign currencies. So once again, very sorry, I'm not feeling well. Okay, so if you are dealing in foreign transactions, you must be dealing in different currencies. It can handle that too. Tally can handle that. Voucher types. This is the place to create different types of vouchers. So this was accounts info, a pretty big one. Okay, so this was payroll info, second one. Payroll info, as you can see on the top. Okay, payroll info. Payroll is specifically for employees. If you have different types of employees, payroll will help you. So suppose employee category, you can put different types of employee category, employee groups, employees. In employees, you can enter each and every detail of the employee, right from his birth date to his name, to how much he gets, how much TDS he cut, how much leaves he had taken, and everything almost you can imagine. Units work. If employees are, suppose workers are working, and you want to put on how much units and how much units he had worked upon, you can do that. Attendance, production types. Attendance, you can take daily attendance. In that, it will give you attendance reports. Pay heads, different types of pay heads. Voucher types, payroll vouchers, different types of vouchers in payroll. Okay, so next is inventory info. If you're dealing in stock, if your business has stock, almost every business has stock in trade, excluding the service based businesses. So inventory info will be of great help to you if you have stock. Okay, inventory info, you can create different types of groups. As employee groups, you can create stock groups. Same as employee category, you can create stock categories. Tariff classifications, if you're selling goods and if your business counts within VAT, that means if you're selling wettable commodities, tariff classification will be a great help. It will classify the tariffs based on your state VAT and central VAT. Stock items are created in order to record them for calculating VAT. Units of measure, different types of units of measure. If you're some goods are in kilograms, some goods are in liters, some goods are in meters. Go downs for or excise units, that means if you have different go downs and you are manufacturing goods, so you must have to pay excise units when you clear it from your manufacturing place. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 go downs, you can create them go downs and you can store the information here. Price lists, now this is one of the amazing features, price list. You can create different price lists for your goods by including different types of discounts and rebates. You can create complex price lists that will give you an instant view of your prices of the goods to take decisions. Reorder levels are necessary. Suppose reorder level means if you have certain type of goods, say 400 quantities of mouse, electronic mouse, 400 items of electronic mouse, and you know that when it touches 50 you should order it, so you can set that level here, reorder level. So suppose mouse is a single item, and if you are dealing in hundreds of items, reorder level can help you remember that. Voucher types, here are also different voucher types for inventory recording and update excise info. You can update your excise info if you are liable to pay excise duty. Quick setup. This is tally.net for connecting different companies to your tally. If you have one or more locations and if you want to set up tally at different locations and connect it to work on a single company using different locations, and you can do that. Excise for manufacturer, if you are a manufacturer, you can do here are the settings for you. Excise for manufacturer, excise for dealer. If you are a dealer, here are settings for excise for the dealer. VAT, value added tax, if you are selling items and you are liable to pay VAT, here are the settings. You can quickly set up here in the quick setup menu. TDS and TCS, tax deducted at source and tax collected at source, both the settings are here. Service tax, basically this is the menu, quick setup, where you can quickly set up excise, VAT, TDS, TCS, service tax and tally.net. Quickly set up the main core features of business. Okay, coming back, so we have completed the masters menu. Now here is transactions. In transactions, 4 types of vouchers, 4 types of masters we have discussed, and here are 3 masters, 4 types, and here are transactions of 4 different types. So accounting vouchers for doing accounting, payment, receipts, cash entries, that is contra entries, everything is done in accounting vouchers. Inventory vouchers are for recording inventory related purchases, sales. Order vouchers are if you give or take specific orders from customers, you can pass the vouchers here. You can create vouchers and save them. Payroll vouchers are specifically for paying your employees. If you're paying on a daily basis or monthly basis, you can create payroll vouchers here in order to store the information for later use. So this were 4 types of transactional vouchers. Utilities is a thing that you will need often. Import of data. If you have tally at a different place and now you want to import that data in another different place, you can import it from here. Import data, you can import masters, you can import vouchers, both of it you can import. but you must import it in XML format that is supported by Tally. That is, Tally XML format can only be imported. Now, banking. Every business has banking. Every business needs banking in this era of digitization and internet banking. Banking is a must. You can print checks directly from Tally. You can maintain check register on the basis of check numbers you have, on the basis of checkbook. Different types of check registers you can maintain. Bank reconciliation can be automatically done in Tally. You can see the previous videos which I have done on bank reconciliation. There are two parts on bank reconciliation. One is automatic bank reconciliation and one is manual bank reconciliation. I have done videos on both of it. You can see that. Now, here is deposit slip. A deposit slip is the slip when you deposit money in the bank. You take it. You can record that deposit slip here in banking. Payment advice is exact opposite of deposit slip. When you pay someone, you have payment advice. So these were utilities, import of data, and banking. Audit. So here is audit and compliance. If your business is covered under audit, you can set the settings here. Form 3CD, that is compulsory if you are covered in the tax audit. 44AB audit, that's income tax audit, section 44 capital AB. Form 3CA, Form 3CB. These are different types of forms to be produced if you are covered under audit. If you are covered in the statutory audit, not the tax audit, here is audit documentation for that. Audit and analysis, you can do analysis about audit journals, different types of journals for audit. Financial statements as per schedule 6 or the latest schedule 3 if applicable. Here are the audit functions for your business. Next is the balance sheet. Nothing to say about it. In reports, there is balance sheet. Income and expense. You can also have profit and loss account instead of income and expense account. It displays detailed balance sheet and profit and loss or income and expense account as per your business. Stock summary. It will display stock summary if you have. Currently I have created stocks like that just for example. A -2 quantity. That's not going to happen in real life, but this is just an example. Stocks, different types of stocks. You can create different types of stocks groups in inventory. Different types of stock groups in inventory info. Then ratio analysis. A bunch of good ratios in order to take quick decisions of your business. Just see the ratios and you can say what's happening in your business. A bunch of many good ratios. There is, for example, here are the current ratio, quick ratio, debt equity ratio, and it just not displays a ratio, it also displays how it's calculated. That is current ratio. Down there it is written current assets, current liabilities. Quick ratio is current assets, stock in hand is to current liabilities. Debt equity ratio is loans liability is to capital account plus net profit, and so on. Receive turnover in days, return on investment in percentage, return on working capital, and then display will basically display different types of reports, different types of accounts, different types of books, and cash flow, fund flow, payroll reports, receipts and payments, job working, job workout reports if you are a manufacturing company and workers are working in a factory for doing specific jobs, statutory info, statutory reports, inventory books, statements of inventory, and so on. Exception reports, that is for negative stocks and negative cash. See negative stocks, negative ledgers, overdue receivables, memorandum vouchers, email IDs, and all. So these were the functions Tally can do for you. Okay, that's a great and a long introduction you have ever heard of. You just have heard introduction to Tally. You can do accounting, you can pass vouchers, and done. But these were the features, and this is the whole thing that Tally can do for you. I don't think anything is missed which your business need in Tally. Everything is covered about your business need, and if you have a business running, you can do everything in Tally once you know how to operate Tally. And for that, you have to come to tallyschool.com and see the free online course on Tally. Yeah, that's completely free. Basic Tally course in which you can learn Tally for free. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned. Thank you. Please like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/tallyschool. You can also subscribe the Tally School's YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/tallyschool. And you can also give a plus, a positive sign of truth, or a positive sign of worth to us. That is Tally School. google.com/plus Tally School. Now, if you are more serious and if you want every tip, trick, technique in Tally, some of which are not shared ever on the blog and will be shared directly in the newsletter, here is it. You can join Tally School's newsletter. It's free to join. Simply go to the website tallyschool.com and join the newsletter. Okay, and lastly, don't forget to hit the big subscribe button down there on the YouTube for video updates directly to your inbox. Hit the big subscribe button now.